So despite being a semi-auto marksman subclass, Hector is not too bad. Quote the past, it just works. We finally get our hands on the XCELs, so keeping your head on a swivel will let you hear enemies far before they can hear you. This is great because you can lie in ambush waiting for them to swing around the corner. No helmet, but that's not always a bad thing depending on the playstyle being used. For your armor, you get the CPC mod 1, a very light and mobility accommodating armor rig. You get level 3 soft armor protection on the sides, but in this case you get no plates, so that's all that you can rely on for side coverage. Your front and back plates are both level 5 3S15M plates made of polymer. These are really nice plates for the material alone, but it also does not give that much debuffs and is incredibly light too. The plates are both 80% durability, but it doesn't seem to affect survivability to a noticeable degree, so basically you could still take a lot of punishment to the armor. Your main piece is the TX15 DML. It is a semi-auto carbine in which semi-autos already have low recoil, but it has been modded pretty nicely as well, so your recoil is very, very low. You also get a laser in case you need a hip fire, but I do not recommend proactively getting into hip fire situations because full auto versus semi-auto, you're almost always at a disadvantage. A very helpful part of this build is the 1 to 6 times scope that you get, which makes getting headshots a lot easier. And as I write this script, I actually realized that your mag capacity has increased to 30 rounds, so you get 4 of those filled with M855A1s. And I'm saying this because I feel like at one point you did get 20 rounders, but that might have been before Blast Gang, but let me know in the comments if you know for sure. I mentioned this in other videos using M855A1s, the bullet is not that great. If you try to kill through the thorax, especially with a semi-auto, it won't turn out well for you. This is partially the reason why I said to stay away from hip firing, because unless you can hit the head consistently, you will struggle to use this subclass. 44 pen and 49 flesh is enough to secure a single tap headshot kill, because most people are running level 4 helmets, and 44 pen can easily get through that armor. The playstyle that I found works for me is to be constantly looking around so I could take advantage of the hearing range cone, then set up and basically wait for the opponent to approach the corner on their own and go for a headshot kill by spamming the heck out of your shoot button. Hector, I think, deserves a B- rating. It really surprised me by how well it all worked out. I wasn't as squishy as I thought Hector would be, and the gun and ammo came together to make a reliable way of getting kills. Elephant in the room is that it is a semi-auto, so going against fully automatic, there will always be a gap, but you can 100% play around that if you are good enough at the game, or maybe even ignore it. That's all for today. As always, leave a comment with your own rating if you disagree. If you agree, do whatever you want to show some support. Thanks for listening, and take care.
Встретили